everybody, welcome back. This is Miss Faye, and this is my world. Today's topic is the power of sex. The power of sex. Now, before we get started, I'd like to say welcome. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to all the new viewers, the new subscribers, and welcome to you who have been with me from the beginning. I really appreciate you. Now, we do have a letter. I'm going to start off with this letter, and then we're really going to dive into the topic for today. The letter is a little bit off, but anyway, it does have something to do with sex. All right, here we go. She says, I had a former associate that wants to have a child so bad. She has watched all her friends conceive as her family members, and she still has not been able to even get pregnant, let alone carry a child to term. She has dealt with some of the worst kind of men, one of which has about 12 kids, and she was hoping to carry another one from him. But that never transpired. Wait a minute. So, so your friend is just trying to have a kid by any means necessary? Is that it? Okay. All right. Let's read on here. She even said that if she had to raise a child by herself, it didn't matter. We used to work together, working with kids, and I noticed she had an abusive streak. I was just wondering, could there be a deeper meaning from a spiritual standpoint when women cannot conceive children? Well, the thing about that is I'm not judge and jury. I have no idea from a spiritual standpoint if that's what's going on with her or not. I can't speak on the spiritual part, but I can't speak on the sexual part. I didn't get from your letter that your friend is kind of doing things the correct way. She wants to have a child, so she is targeting men to try to get pregnant. Is that what you're saying? Okay, because if that's what you're saying, maybe she can't conceive because, it's not the best thing for the child or for her. I don't know if it's spiritual or not. I can't really say if a person is condemned because they live a certain lifestyle. That is beyond my scope. Okay, but I do want to talk about the power of sex itself. I did pull a short video. Let's watch this video, and we're going to dive right into this issue. Here we go.
Y'all better be very careful who you are creating soul ties with. Sex is a ritual. And ladies, whoever you allow in your portal, if they're going from person to person, then that's what you're allowing inside of you. It does not matter whether you use protection or not. You are creating a soul tie with that man, and that's why so many people are out of their mind. Same thing with men. Men, if you are entering a woman's portal, you better make sure that she has her stuff together, because women can give off a lot of healing energy, but you can also inherit a lot of the trauma that she's going through too. That's why when so many people they can start dealing with somebody, and next thing you know, their whole life falls apart. And this is why. So be mindful about those soul ties that you create.
You see, ladies, having sex is a ritual. It's a sacred ritual. So you don't just go out having one-night stands and testing people to see if they good in bed and things like that. With this power, sex is a creative power. We would not be here if there were no sex. You understand? It creates. It is a strong power, but it can also be used as a weapon. Ladies, listen, when you meet a man, The man wants sex. He was born with that urge. Just like the animals. It's a natural thing. He wants it. But he should not be able to get it until he's made a firm, long-term commitment with you. And you see, I avoided the term marriage. Because there are some couples who have lived together for years and they have not gone into the legal marriage. But, common law marriage was a thing back in the day. And people stayed together a much longer time than they seem to be staying together today. All right? Because those people were together because they wanted to be together. They weren't together because they feel like that the system had them tied down to this person. You understand? When you feel like you're trapped in something, it makes you not want it. It makes you want to get away from it. And sometimes the legal system of marriage can make a man feel like that. And that's why men run away from that term, marriage. But there are men who will make a commitment to you, a long-term commitment to you. Now, I tell you that because, I had a man to make a long-term commitment to me, a 20-year commitment. Of course, now, the downside of that was that he was a married man. He wanted me to be his mistress, but he wanted a 20-year commitment. So, ladies, you that are single, and you say there are no men out here or whatever, I don't understand it. I don't understand it. Sex is not the way to a man's heart, number one. Okay, I think that's where women kind of mess up. It's a power tool, but it's not the way to a man's heart. The man has to bond with you on some level to feel like he wants to protect you. He wants to provide for you. You see? That's what you want. So I pulled some definitions about sex here. And let's go through some of these. It says sex is sacred because of its role in assessing peak experiences of love, oneness, and healing. Now, let's talk about that, especially the healing part. Now, if you ladies, if you are on a higher vibration than your mate may be toxic, may be on a low vibration, but you're having sex with this person, guess what? You are giving him your healing energy, but he is giving you his toxic energy, which will affect you in a way that will make you want him more, worry about him more, things that are not for your better good. It won't make you care about yourself anymore. You'll care more about this toxic person than you care about yourself. And this happens through sex. When you have sex with a person, you are forming a soul tie. A soul tie is a romantic connection that can last for decades or weeks. I know, I get letters from ladies asking about the soul tie. But I'm going to tell you, the way that I broke the soul tie was through meditation. That's the way that I broke it. But for it to last for decades, and how do you know if you are in a soul tie? It's because you can't get this person out of your mind. You are drawn to the person. You're thinking about the person all the time. You're trying to forget it, but you can't forget it. It still affects you in an emotional way. You're still bonded to that person. That's how you know, you see. But you don't get rid of a soul tie by creating another one. It's the same thing over and over and over and over again. You must heal yourself. Now, this healing energy, if you and your mate are on the same frequency, same vibrational frequency, and you loving each other and all of that, when you have that sexual experience, it is healing both of you, your souls and your bodies, and just helping you to ascend higher and higher. People, this is what you want. The sexual experience is a beautiful thing. It's a wonderful thing. But toxic energies, a disgusting thing. And of course, this happened through media. You know, they show you how it's supposed to go. And so, you know, because TV, remember, is televised programming your mind about sex. You see? Every show you watch, sex is included there some way, somehow, where somebody is having sex with somebody, and then they have a blissful relationship. That's false. That's false. You can tell that by your own relationships. When I was a young girl, and I was not close to my dad, when I met young men, they wanted sex. But, you know, this was not, I was in college my first time. I wasn't a young girl, but I was younger in college, and they wanted sex. Well, I didn't really care. I didn't really want to, but I engaged in it really to please them. That's why I did it. But I didn't learn to enjoy sex until after my first marriage. So I was with my husband 7 years. So after my first marriage, a couple of years after, then I met a man who taught me to enjoy sex. Right? And ladies, I know, I'm going to tell you something. I know I'm not the only one, because I know a number of you out there don't enjoy sex at all. You just go along with the program. Go along with the program. And that can be a miserable place to be in your life, you know. But I hope, I hope a number of you are not in that position. But know the power of the sexual experience. And don't take it lightly, especially you young women who are out here dating, and, you know, you get drunk and you want to have sex with somebody, you know, and accidentally you get pregnant, and here comes a baby. Now you want to run to the abortion clinic. All of that is in the low vibration. All of that is evil. All of it. All of it. Number one, when you introduce alcohol, you're already inviting demons into whatever you're doing, because the demons are in the alcohol. The spirits, they're spirits. So when you ingest these spirits, now here we go. Here we go to the sex. You see? And now you're exchanging energies with each other, not realizing you don't know where he been. You don't know what energies he's giving you. You just met this dude. Here we go. You see? But now the next day, you have something to tell your girlfriends, not realizing that you are destroying yourself. Be smart, people, and guard yourself. Sexuality itself is a sacred life force and the conceiving power in the universe. That's powerful. Sexuality itself is sacred power in the universe. You really need to harness your sexual power and quit giving it away giving it away to everybody. Did you know that if you harness your sexual power, you can manifest your desires a whole lot easier because it's a powerful force. It's a creative force that's in you. But if you're going out giving it away, having sex with it, every time you have sex with somebody, you're depleting that power. You see, you need to harness it. Harness it. Now, if you are with a loving mate, your mate is honest with you and not a cheater, not monogamous. You are monogamous. You're a loving couple. Let me tell you, when you have sex together, you are not depleting each other. You are replenishing each other. Replenishing each other. And your power is tremendous power. Tremendous power. Couples like that. Because they have the power of the universe, people. You see, I always tell you, everything is spiritual. And everything is energy. And the quicker that you understand the power that you have, that you're just throwing away, just giving it away, not realizing that it's hurting you. It's not making you a better person. It's not helping you to manifest your desires either. You got to love yourself. And don't forget to get your book, The Book of Wisdom, because this book will explain it all to you. Who you are, the power you have that has been, and how you have been deceived into believing who you really are and who you are. And see, these same people who keep this information from you, these are the people that get you involved in low energy activity. They use sex as a weapon against you. So you want to get this book. I'll leave a link in the description for this. It's the Book of Wisdom. And I'm going to tell you, it is my opinion that this book should be in every household. And it should be in your home, in your family for generations. Because this is information they don't teach you in school. Because school trains you to be a slave. You want to be free. You want to know who you are, and you want to know the power that you have. All right? And sex is one of the powers. Sex. It's not just for you to go out and just have fun and that's it. You throwing your power away, people. You're throwing it away. And again, get your book. Start learning who you are and the things that you can do for yourself instead of looking outside of yourself. All right. I hope you understand the message today. And I really hope that it helps someone. Now, those of you who have a question that you would like for me to answer, my email address is in the description. And if you're looking for today's affirmation, there is also a link in the description. I want to thank you so much for supporting this channel. Thank you for your comments and your letters. And a very special thank you to those that leave a donation. I really appreciate all of you. I wish you all the very best. And I really hope to see you next time.